Welcome back to the Void Compass. Today I want to talk about the inevitability of letting go on this journey. Now, when I say the words letting go, I'm not talking about cutting the proverbial cord between you and your twin, for that cannot be done. I'm not talking about entering a state where you rile up so much resentment and convince yourself that it's in your best interest to let them go. No. I'm talking about reaching a liberated emotional state where you have transmuted all of the pain within your field that makes you unable to let them go in the first place. Now, why is letting go so important and integral to this journey? Because letting go signals to the universe and to your soul that you now fully energetically register that you are indeed the one complete soul. You have fully reached that liberated state where it does not matter whether or not they play a physical relating experience role in your life. As we've previously established in some of my earlier videos, that may or may not happen for a variety of different reasons. The actual energy, the actual mechanics, the machinations that are happening take place in the higher dimensions. They are quantum in nature and far beyond the comprehension of our human minds. We are receiving a trickle-down energetic experience of what is happening in those higher dimensions. There are always one of two scenarios happening physically on this journey. One of those scenarios is your twin may return and stay with you consistently in this incarnation. And the other option is that they do not. Letting go and being completely emotionally independent of either outcome is the only way forward to true liberation, which is the main point of this journey. Your soul is only ever using this dynamic to push you into that deep knowing that you are that one complete soul, that you have full access to unconditional love, that you are never separate from it, that those states of being that you experienced when they were present with you, or when you held them, or when they held you, that deeply complete state of being that you felt was never separate from you and is always found within, even if you were inadvertently seeking it outside of yourself for so many years. Letting go is integral to this journey, whether they come back or not. Think about it this way. If they are indeed never to make a return in your life, would it not be the best energetic state of being to reside in, to have completely let them go? To be completely independent of that, knowing and fully trusting in your soul and feeling that sense of love within you and that absence of longing and pain and obsession and addiction. And if they were to be headed straight back to you, unbeknownst to you at the time, would you still not have to completely let them go? would you still not have to be completely independent emotionally from their return and from the need of having them play a role in your life? If they are indeed a reflection, which we have established that they are, how can they reflect a consistent presence in your life when you still harbor a deep latent need for their presence, when you still harbor the need to feel complete with someone or something outside of your own being? This is the whole point of the journey, is it not? This is why letting go is really the final frontier to being truly liberated from this journey. Liberated not in the sense that you're denying you were ever on this journey, but by truly feeling emotionally independent and freed from the need of them. That you're able to unconditionally love and release the other body. The same way you don't long for your left or right arm, as it is merely a part of you. You do not question whether it is present with you. You do not need to see evidence of that. You can feel it. That is what liberation is. It's not denial. It's being so connected to your completeness that you truly no longer need them in your life. And then whatever soul wishes to do in this incarnation, whether it is leading you back to your twin, whether it is leading you to another very high vibrational soulmate, it won't matter, because you will need neither to feel complete. There is so much more to this journey than twin flames. I realize people are in so much pain regarding this journey. I get it. That's not lost on me. But there is so much more than this step in your awakening journey. And liberation is realizing that there is so much more. You become free to truly tune in to your soul's purpose, to your blueprint that is unfolding for you. Why do I say letting them go is the final frontier, regardless of whether they're headed back to you or not? Regardless. Why is it the final frontier? Because on the other side of that fear and pain is freedom. On the other side of that pain and fear is liberation. That fear and pain is still present within your field. This is why we do the emotional transmutation work. Because the next question would be, how? How do I let them go then? How do I let them go when I still feel this way? Do I lie to myself? No. You do not go into denial. Do I have to convince myself that they're no good for me in this lifetime? No. Do not go into resentment and judgment. You allow the pain, the grief, the fear, the anxiety, the longing, you allow that to surface, and you sit with it and acknowledge that that is how you are feeling. And you don't label it as push energy and, oh no, I'm feeling this way, I'm pushing them away again. You allow that to surface within you. You feel the sensations in your body, and then you bring your consciousness, your awareness deep into your body where you feel that. And you sit with it, and you show it understanding, and you show it unconditional love. That is why it is so important, regardless of what is going to unfold in your life. That is why it is so important to let go. Because by wearing that mantle of letting go, you are allowing those deepest pains within you to finally surface so that you can acknowledge them and stare at them for what they are. Hurt, fractured parts of you that are holding on desperately because they don't believe they will ever receive the love that they need without the other person. That is the illusion. And it's an illusion, yes, but the experience is very real and very terrifying and very triggering. And you will grieve again. And you will scream again. And you will fear again. And feel that loss. But what's on the other side of this experience? When you sit consciously with what is surfacing within you and say, hey, it's okay that you feel this way. This was always going to come up. What's on the other side of this experience? But actual freedom. Does your soul want you to remain a slave to this story? Or is it trying to get you to align with it fully and recognize that you are complete? Which one is it? Is it not using this journey and this other person, this proverbial carrot that we speak of, to lead you towards that liberation, where you no longer need for anything else within this illusion, because you know and recognize you're complete, and that is what brings peace. The mind believes that peace is stored in an experience of physical relation with your twin. But as we all know, they can be very present in our lives and bring feelings of the deepest unrest. And things can feel so very unresolved. Peace is contingent on your deepest relationship with self and with soul. It's a vertical experience. It's not horizontal. It's not out here or out there. It's completely vertical. It's a vertical pipeline to soul and unconditional love. But in order to begin to feel that and to be able to let them go fully, the pain in your field needs to be transmuted to make space for that soul consciousness to sit within you so that you can know that you're complete. That's what I do. I never guarantee the return of the twin. I don't do that. I teach you how to feel soul. I teach you the frequency of inner union and how to transmute the emotional material that is still present within your field. Whether that is stopping you from moving on and finding somebody else, or whether that is stopping you from reaching physical union, the process is the same. That's the energetic balancing, if you will. That either way is your destiny to complete. If you need help with that, You know where to reach me. All the information is in the video description, as always. But I'm going to leave it there. And I will see you next time on the Void Compass with more.